makes you such a good fighter?
I don't know, I'm just curious about it. It's never, I mean, it's in my head 24/7. There's nothing else I can think. I don't think about nothing else. And that's it, I'm just curiously fascinated with it, and I can't stop thinking about it. Everything I do in my life is related to this. I don't do nothing else if it's not got to do with fighting. You know what I mean? And that is why, you know what I mean?
First class in high school was at 7:45. I used to get to the gym around 5 a.m. and I'd play before school. And then school would start.
Who's playing with you at 5 a.m.?
My coach. So my coach would show up and we'd do all these basketball drills. Right?
So just you and your coach?
Just me and my coach. And sometimes it would just be me and the janitor. But I played during lunch and then practice after. And then go home, do my schoolwork, and then watch a bunch of game film and games on TV and study film.
And that kind of recognition that tomorrow's not promised, you know, and just getting shaken out of thinking that you're gonna have, you know, tomorrow. Anybody who hasn't spoken to their parents or their brother or their cousin that they had a thing with or their ex and they don't talk anymore, call them right now. You just don't think you're gonna have a chance to call them tomorrow or next week. And it's like that opportunity with my father changed every relationship in my life. I've cleaned all of the relationships in my life to no regret. I do not want someone to be gone and I wish I had and wish I could have, and I'm not doing that in my life.
Here's the thing that I get asked all the time. How did you stay motivated all the time? People ask me that all the time. And the answer is, I didn't, and neither did you to become successful. The separator in life is really important. People think the most inspired, motivated person wins. Nah, not really. It's the person who can work on the days they're not inspired and motivated. It's what do you do when you're not feeling great? What do you do when it's not your best day? How do you do that? It carries you through as rituals and habits. So when you're fatigued, when you're tired, when you're under pressure, you react reflexively. And so successful people rely on habits and rituals, not just their inspiration and motivation level. Of course, we're both professionals at being motivated and inspired, but that's not every day, every minute. And so what do? I work on the days because my habits and rituals carry me through.
When I went to Africa and I got to see other people's problems, you know, they struggle maybe 10 times harder, you know, and was raised, you know, crazier than what I was. Going out there really inspired. I wrote a lot of records off the album just by visiting South Africa and being able to move around like I did. And that was the moment I knew, okay, I can either pimp this situation or I can fall victim to it.
It's what happened when you deal with that adversity. What are you gonna do? You gonna lay down for it, or you gonna keep fighting it? And that's what life's about, fighting adversity and overcoming adversity and seeing what kind of person. Are you going to be bitter and mean because life wasn't kind to you? Or you figured it wasn't kind to you? Or are you going to say, fuck that and live life to its fullest means and be happy?
Man, I you know.
It's like a slam dunk.
Pride is something you earn. Like people tell me, oh, I have no self-esteem because my parents used to say this or they'd say that. I'd say that's such bullshit. I'm not saying it's bullshit they didn't say that. I said it's bullshit, that's why you don't have self-esteem. Self-esteem does not come from what people say about you. Self-esteem comes from what you experience about yourself. See, someone can tell you your whole life you're a piece of crap and there's part of you go, you're full of it, I'm gonna show you. Lots of people have done that. They never bought it. Or someone can tell you you're beautiful your whole life, you go, I'm not really beautiful. So what people tell you doesn't matter at all. It's what you stack. It's what you assemble. It's what you create. It's the habit of what you put in your head. And today I don't blame you because we got a whole culture that's always blaming somebody else for something in their life. But blame is not a strategy for pride. That's why you listen to these blaming people. They're all angry all the time. So I said, let me tell you my story. And I told them the whole story, way more than I'm telling you. And every one of them was crying their eyes out when they're done. I said, look where I am right now. Because I wouldn't assemble the story that my past equals my future. The past only equals your future if you live there. If you're using a rear view mirror to guide yourself, you're gonna crash. So what you've been through is horrific. What you've been through is unjust. I'm on your side. But if you hang on to it, you have no future, and you have no one to blame but yourself.
Now what I realize is like the monetary, the material, even the success and like the things that you place your importance on, never can satisfy you and ever make you happy because they never end. There's no amount of money that will ever make you stop if money is what you care about. You'll keep going. Oh, I got $1 million, gotta get 10, got 10, gotta get 100, got 100, gotta get 5, got 5, gotta get $1 billion. If it's cars, you'll never have enough cars. If it's women, you'll never have enough. You'll be chasing them forever. If it's success, you can never get enough of that. I realize that it's like, it doesn't stop, it keeps calling you. It's like a drug.
It's a hamster wheel.
It's a hamster wheel. And it's like, you're never satisfied. But if you place your importance on this, which is like appreciation, love, you know, it's like that is enough. There's enough of that in everybody's life right now if they just took the time to look.
Adversity causes some men to break and others to break records, and I chose to be the second one, you know what I mean? So that's the way I looked at it. I just looked at it as another challenge and fuck the pain, you know what I mean?
So, we're winning the game. Right. We're up by 8 points. And one of my teammates, Derek Martin, had been in LA with Mike when he was filming Space Jams. It was the summer before, it was the summer after he filmed Space Jams. Okay. We're up 8, Mike is 4 for 16 from the field. He's having a really rough night. Right. So Derek decides, because there's about 10 minutes to go in the game and we're winning, he decides to say to Mike Jordan, who's having an off night, hey Mike, shit's not falling tonight, Mike. You're having an off night, Mike. Really? 24 points in the last 10 minutes. His last jump shot, this is no lie, catches the ball in the post. He does the typical Jordan fadeaway. He's fading towards our bench. He knocks down the shot. They go up by 6. He turns to the bench and says, shut up, you little bitch.
For all the ups and downs you've encountered over the years when you were an upcoming artist, what's the one factor that kept you going?
Just belief. Belief. That's the only thing that can keep you going, is belief that you know that deal is a week away. That deal is right around the corner. It's a month away. I got one. I used to tell people all the time. My mom, when I graduated college, she was like, "Okay, sweetie, what are you gonna do? You graduated school with." I'm like, "Mom, I'm about to get a record deal."
Did she believe that?
No way she believed that. Her concern over her son's future was kind of like, "Well, you sure you should probably just go to law school now." In her mind, she wants her son to be safe and to pick a great field. She thinks I should have been a lawyer. But in my mind, it's like, no, Mom, you don't know. I'm about to get a record deal in a month. Like, I already got some things lining up. It took 2 years later, I finally got a record deal, but in my mind, it was always the belief.
It's my 4-year-old daughter. She accidentally killed herself by accident.
Oh, man.
She's on a treadmill. She didn't know how to work it, and she got hurt.
Wow.
So after that, I didn't know what to do. And I just didn't know what to do.
How'd you recover from that?
I have it. I just know in order to make her happy, I have to do good things and be positive.
Yeah.
I see myself as the champ already.
Already? You're the featherweight champion already?
Of course. I see myself as the champ from day one. Before I even started training, I always saw myself as the champ. That's how I see myself. I visualize myself already there. I visualize everything. I visualize this conversation. I visualize the walkout. I visualize everything going on. I know I have shots picked out that I'm going to throw in this fight in 5 weeks. You know what I mean? I've seen everything in my head, and now it's going to happen. You see it in your head, you're going to see it before your eyes. That's what I say.
I want to hear shit from you talking about you being broke. If you're not working in 60 hours minimum a week that you're getting paid for, turn off YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and get your ass out there. Go down there and work at McDonald's, Circle K, get you a job. I don't care about your pride. You can't be proud and broke at the same time. Go work, and then you take that money you make from your part-time job, invest some of it, invest most, and take half of it, invest it to your future.